Welcome to the Sisters in Service podcast. My name is Kat Corchado. I'm a fellow Air Force veteran who, after 20 years of active duty, struggled with transition after leaving service. The Sisters in Service podcast is a platform to include all women veterans, organizations, military spouses, and Blue Star, Gold Star families in talking about the trials and triumphs we face while in service and after service. I want to take a moment to thank all of you who have taken the time to listen and follow me on my journey. My podcast is every Tuesday, and I hope you will tune in. Until then, please be safe, take care of each other, and until next time. Welcome everyone to another edition of the Content Creators of Color Challenge, where I have to put out content every day for the month of October. We are now at day 18. Yes, I've made it so far, and I haven't pulled all my hair out or anything, so it's all good. You guys know me. I'm Kat Corchado, and my guest today is Adam Rothenberg. Now, if you don't know him, you should. He's a fellow New Yorker. For the past 12 years, he's been conducting print, video, and podcast interviews, which he's done over 1,500. And he helps to take a peek behind the curtain to reveal the secrets of their guests' lives and careers. Now, his interviews have featured Olivia-Newton-John, George Takei, Marilu Henner, and the Spice Girls. Oh, good grief. Yeah. So, yeah, he's one of those. He gets to be in front of these celebrities. So, welcome, Adam. So nice to have you here.
Thank you, Kat. I'm excited to be here.
So, Adam, I've been asking this question of everybody that's been on for this special edition. What is it about you that makes you so freaking fabulous?
Well, I think what makes me so freaking fabulous is that I'm on your podcast.
Good answer. I love that. But you've got a lot going on. Adam and I became friends virtually through Clubhouse, and then through just certain events that we've been on together and speakers together. So I feel like he's more of a friend than someone I just met. So I feel like I've known you forever, but I think we only met just several months ago, maybe?
Yeah, I want to say maybe 6 months ago.
Okay.
But I do agree. I feel like it's forever. And I just feel like our friendship keeps growing. And the more we, do together, we're in a writing program together. We're going to be, we're on Clubhouse every day together. So we're really even though it's all virtual, I feel like we see each other every day.
I know. We're together a lot.
We are.
My husband said that I'm with you guys more than I'm with him. I'm like, oh, I never realized that. All right, Adam, you ready for the first question?
Yes.
What is your go-to favorite exercise regimen?
Walking.
I love that answer. No one says walking. So just out of curiosity, why is walking that thing for you?
So what I like about it, especially during the summer or during the non-snowy or rainy days, that's my chance throughout the day to get outside. So I get to be in nature. Now I live in Brooklyn, about an hour outside of New York City. So I can't really say that I'm in nature when I do most of my walks, because it's kind of like the city streets. But where I live, it is very residential as well. So it's a nice mixture. But I just like getting out and sort of seeing what's happening in the neighborhood. And I get to do it with my boyfriend. It's something that we do together. We make sure when we're both done with work at the end of the day that we go for we try to walk for at least a half hour. At least an hour. Sometimes it's like a half hour, sometimes 45 minutes. But we always try to aim for that hour walk. And it's also just a chance for us to, be together and talk about whatever we want to talk about from the day, or whatever is going on. So it's like our time together too, that time in the day is reserved for us.
Yeah, my husband and I do that too. It's a chance to just get everything out, asking questions, catching up with stuff. But I think people underestimate walking. Running is great. So when people think about getting fit or starting to get fit, the first thing they go to is running. And I'm like, what about walking? Because if you're consistent with walking, I'm gonna tell you what, my husband has long legs. I feel like I'm one of those little toddlers that are running behind. I'm like, wait. But I think people underestimate walking as, no, we're not talking mall walk, y'all. We are talking walking where you get that heart rate up just a little bit. And I don't know about you, Adam, but when I'm talking with my husband, I start walking faster when I'm talking. Does that happen to you too?
Yes, yes. And I feel like me and my boyfriend walk at like the same speed. So, look, we obviously while we're walking, we can hold a conversation. So it's not like we're walking it's not like we're doing this high intensity walk where we're both
Right. No
out of
speed
breath.
walking here. Just,
Right, right.
yeah.
But it is a good walk. I mean, mile wise, it ranges between 3 and 5 miles. It's not like we're walking at such a high intensity that we're out of breath. We can hold a conversation. So we're probably doing like a low to moderate walk. And I feel like I get the exercise I need because like certainly during the summer, I'm a little sweaty after the walk. But it's to me, for where I'm at in my life, I feel like it's a good workout and, I'm getting what I need to stay healthy.
Absolutely. I've gone to walking more, because I used to do, the elliptical and the bike and the this and the that. And then I felt as though, walking was something me and my husband did during COVID. It was the one time we could get out together. We were, in our condo together and we would just go walking. And we just really, really enjoyed doing it. And it was just nice, that we could get out in the elements and it just felt really good. So I stuck with it because I think that when you're consistent with it, it's a good way of getting that heart rate up just a little bit, of sweating just a little bit, just enough to make you think, wow, I really did work out. So I'm just going to leave it at that because I think people are underestimating the walking. What is your why in continuing to choose to be active?
I mean, the main reason is to fit in my clothes because I don't want to have to buy a size medium. I have been a size small for a long time. And right now, I definitely am stretching that size small because I have gained some weight. Even though I've been very good about my walking, my diet definitely has not been consistent. And I certainly have been eating a lot of things that I shouldn't be. My why is really to be able to stay in that size small clothes because I don't want to buy new ones, but also for health reasons. I do have high blood pressure and I do border/have high cholesterol. So I also don't, I'm already on medication for my blood pressure. I don't want to have to go on medication for my cholesterol.
Absolutely.
So I want to make sure that I'm doing everything I can on my own to bring my cholesterol down. And look, some of it is genetic, so I may have to, but if I at least know that I'm doing what I can. And I do want to start incorporating some other exercise in addition to walking. So that's on my list to do. It has not been implemented yet, like it had been in the past.
Yes.
But I need to get back on the stationary bike.
Absolutely. To me, you look like you're 20 something. I don't know your age. I think someone had said it and I don't remember what it is. But when you look back at your younger self, let's say 20-ish, what advice would you give that younger Adam about staying fit and being healthy?
Well, I love that you think I'm 28. I definitely am not. I'm 47, so I guess that makes me in my late 40s.
Yeah, you don't look it.
Thank you. But what I would tell myself, my like 20 something self, is to start exercising more and start thinking about that healthier eating sooner. I mean, when I was in college, I did walk a lot because I walked to all my classes and everything. So I guess I didn't really feel the need, but I never had that drive. I always considered myself to be like thin, And I never felt the need to do it for, for that reason. I would say for health reasons like cholesterol, blood pressure, triglycerides, all of that, that is what I would tell myself is the reason you need to work out more. I don't know what exercises I would have, what I would have done back then. That's what I would tell myself.
Or maybe just putting it on the radar for that younger Adam to say, hey, look out for this, because this is going to flare up, or be not be an issue, but you're going to have to pay attention to this.
Yes. I mean, I definitely have noticed as I've gotten older, I certainly have to be more diligent about exercising more and eating healthier, because I see how quickly, if I stop one or the other, I see how quickly, like for instance, my cholesterol a few months ago, I got down to, I think I was at 200 or 210, which is still a little high for me, but, I know I've fallen off that wagon, and I know it's going up again, even though I'm walking and not eating like I would. So it's just getting in that mindset. So that's what I would explain to my younger self.
Absolutely. So do you think that your goals have changed as you've aged, and if so, how?
Yes, I definitely think my goals have changed, because my motivation for exercising when I was younger, say in my 30s, I would say is when I really started doing a more regular routine of exercising. Back then I did it because I was single, so I did it for the dating scene. I wanted to, look as good as possible.
Of course.
As I could. I didn't really think about the health reasons of like cholesterol and all of that. It was definitely more of a vanity thing. And now I do it, I mean, even though I'm in a relationship, I'm still doing it for that vanity thing, because like I refuse to have to buy like a medium shirt or a higher jean size. But I am doing it more for my health reasons, so I can live longer, because and I don't mean to get morbid here, but I think about death a lot, and like what is it like after you die, and what happens to like everything I'm doing now. So I want to be able to live as long as possible. And look, I know certain things are out of my control, but if there are things I can control to help improve that possibility of living longer,
absolutely,
then I have to do that. And I have to, like, I'm definitely on the, I'm definitely off the wagon of that right now, and I'm working on getting back on it. So it definitely it's an ever, like,
it's always changing a little
yes,
bit.
it's always changing.
I tend to think of fitness now as it's kind of like your insurance. You do everything you can to protect, you have insurance on your car, you have insurance on your house, you've got insurance on all kinds of different things. And you could pay it for years and years. And then that one time you need it, and it's there, and you're like, thank goodness I had it. Now, I'm not saying that fitness is insurance against getting any kind of ailment. But what I am saying, and this is my belief, is that maybe whatever I do get isn't as bad because I stayed in shape. That's my mindset. I'm just thinking that I'm doing everything possible that I can to, when I'm 80, 90 years old, I'm still walking under my own power and speaking my mind and, going out on my terms. I guess that's what I want to think about. But I also think about my younger self as, when I was in my 20s, I could leave the gym for 3 weeks and come back and nothing's changed. Now 3 weeks is a death sentence for real.
Yes, I hear you.
Adam, what mind-body modalities do you incorporate to help you relax and unwind?
I watch TV. That's my
Do you watch mindless
unwind.
stuff, like stuff that doesn't require thought?
It depends. I mean, when I get into bed at night, yes. I'll either watch, I pretty much like navigate between 3 different series. So I'll watch Sex and the City. I'll watch the whole series again. I might watch Golden Girls.
I love Golden Girls.
Oh my God, so good. Or I have certainly watched Younger several times. And I just discovered that Beverly Hills 90210 is on I think it was Hulu or one of the streaming platforms. And so I started to sometimes watch that. So yes, at night I do watch something that I've seen that I don't have to pay attention for to know what's going on. So that's definitely like when I get into bed. But then other times, I also like scrolling through my Instagram when I get into bed, which I know they say is not a good idea because the blue light affects your sleep, blah, blah, blah. But for me, it's very relaxing to scroll through that time of day and just see what has been happening.
So you get tired.
Yes. And that's the time of day that I try to really only allow myself to look at Instagram throughout the day. So I don't do it throughout the day. And that's when I look at everything. So I'm not distracted doing other things during the day.
Awesome. I think one of the things I love to do is, especially like on a Sunday, I want to take a nap and I'll put something on that I have seen so many times that I know the dialogue forwards and backwards. I know who said it. I know when they're going to say it. And so if I fall asleep, I wake up and I look at the movie and I go, oh, I remember this part. And then I go back to sleep.
Yes, that definitely helped me fall asleep. I love that.
I love that too. Adam, what is your favorite cheat food?
Oh my God. So I will say I don't call it cheat food anymore. I now call it treat food.
Ooh.
Yeah. A friend of mine gave me that term because she uses that for herself and I just loved it. So I'm gonna say my favorite treat meal is definitely like Chinese food, pizza, pasta, ice cream, French fries.
Ice cream. I knew I liked you for a reason. That's my love language is ice cream. You say ice cream, I'm like, okay. And they're like, you don't even know the flavor. I'm like, I'm okay. It doesn't matter. It's ice cream.
Exactly. And chocolate Twizzlers.
Oh, I haven't tried the chocolate Twizzlers.
Oh my God.
Oh.
They are delicious. Now they are harder to find now than they used to be back in the day, but I have found a few stores that still sell them. And I try, I really, really save that for like an absolute treat.
Oh yeah. You know what my favorite treat is right now? Because we're in the fall, I'll buy the the tub, I know that sounds horrible, of caramel, and I'll slice up apples and then I heat the caramel up and then I just dip the apple in. Oh my God. It's so good. So good. So I just added it for you there, Adam, in case you want to try it.
Well, I was going to say, I think I know what I'm doing after this interview, going to the store to buy some caramel because we just went apple picking. So we have all these delicious apples. And what can we put on it? I mean, I do have honey. I do love apples and honey, but the caramel definitely.
Oh, yeah. And it's just, yeah, you got to let me know how you like it because it's just awesome. All right, Adam, that's the first part. The second part is called the This or That Fitness Edition. I'm going to give you two choices and you have to pick one, whether you do it or not. Okay. All right. First one is burpees or mountain climbers.
Burpees.
Okay. That was a calculated answer.
Well, I was really trying to think about which one because I think because of where I'm at with my fitness, I was also thinking about like which one do I feel like I really could do, and burpees.
Absolutely. No one does. I hate burpees. I will never, ever, ever, ever do a burpee again, ever.
I mean, I don't like them either, and my friends will tell you I definitely do a modified burpee. I'm not going to lie. I'm not doing the jumping up and all of that. But if I had to choose one or the other, and like mountain climbers, I haven't done a mountain climber in a long time. I would do marching in place because of certain
absolutely
restrictions I have.
Gotcha. Would you rather be in the gym or outdoors?
Outdoors.
Would you rather do strength or cardio?
I guess cardio.
Okay. Soul Cycle or Peloton?
Peloton.
Yoga or Pilates?
Well, to be fair, I'm going to say yoga, but that is because I've never done Pilates, so I don't know.
Gotcha. Protein shake or protein bar?
Protein bar.
Jump rope or high knees?
High knees.
Kettlebells or dumbbells?
Kettlebells.
CrossFit or ballet bar?
CrossFit.
Solo workout or group workout?
Ooh, that is hard because for so long I did the group fitness and now I do it, aside from working with my boyfriend, I now do it on my own. Uh, and I have to choose one, right?
Yeah, just one.
Okay. I'm gonna go with group fitness.
Gotcha. Rowing or running?
I mean, I can't run anymore, but I'm gonna go with running.
Okay. Would you rather work your arms or your legs? Arm day or leg day?
Arm day.
Crunches or planks?
Crunches.
There, you won. See, that wasn't hard. Wasn't that
Yay.
painless?
I mean, it was painful for me because if we were doing this interview 10 years ago, 47, yeah, 10 years ago, I think my answers would be very different, but based upon where I'm
Right?
at
All our
now,
answers would be very
yeah,
different.
yeah.
Well, Adam, I want to thank you for doing this. Tell everybody what you've got coming up, where they can reach out to you. I know you have a workshop or something coming up soon, don't you?
Yeah, I just did my workshop last week, but the workshop that I have is called The Power of a Pitch Letter, Get Your Dream Guest to Say Yes. So for anybody who has a platform where they conduct interviews, if you don't know how to reach out to your guest, I have a workshop that you can take. I will be offering it again in January in the new year, but you can find me on social media at Call Me Adam NYC, or you can always find me on my website, callmeadam.com.
Well, Adam, it's been a pleasure doing this with you. I'm so glad you said yes, and that that we were able to get this done. And for all of my listeners, I'm going to say, please stay safe, take care of each other. Until next time, it's never too late to start your impossible. You know me, I'm Kat Corchado, host of the Sisters in Service podcast, and I am a content creator of color.